Are you excited to come to Korea? Well, first of all, I would like to say congratulations for you because you made it this far as a successful candidate of the Global Career Scholarship 2022 after a long, tiring and competitive selection process. Today's video is dedicated for you, especially as a Global Career Scholarship awardee in order to apply for the Korean student visa. Welcome back to my channel, Zonazuma. If you're first coming here to this channel, I am Zumaro and it's been 2 years for me studying here in South Korea, and I'm currently studying at Postech, Pohang University of Science and Technology, majoring in Advanced Nuclear Engineering, and I'm currently about to start my second year for my doctoral degree before previously completing my language study in Suncheon National University from 2020 to 2021. You can go to my playlist in case you have the interest to know about my journey in applying for this scholarship or studying, traveling, living here in South Korea. And don't forget to subscribe, comment and like because it's going to be really important for me to motivate me to make another video. And also don't forget to watch this video until the end. Without further ado, let's just jump to today's video. In today's video, I would like to mention again that it is about the Korean visa for students that coming to Korea with a Global Career Scholarship. If you are coming to Korea to study not with a GKS scholarship, I think you may take this video as a reference. It's just like different document, but the process will be the same. And if you are the GKS scholarship awardee, I think you need to make sure that you understand about the different type of visa that is provided by the Korean government. If you have different situation, you may take different application for the visa. The first one is D2 and the second one is D4. D2 visa is provided for those who are directly go to the graduate university without any requirement to go to university to study Korean language, because you have already maintained to have a TOPIK level 5 at least. TOPIK is a Korean language proficiency certificate, and if you are not having a at least level 5 of the TOPIK score, you are designated to go to the university that is become your language institution. So you may get granted to be there for 6 months at least in order to go to the university. I will divide this video into two sections. The first one is a required document and the second one is a application process. And I would like to let you know that I applied for the D4 visa for the language course, and then I applied in the Korean embassy in Poland. So you may need to make sure that you understand about the requirement of document for D2 visa if you have to go to the Korean embassy or to the consulate or to the agency. Let's go to the first section. The first section is about the required document. So in order to apply for the Korean student visa as a Global Career Scholarship, there are some specific documents that they need you and also some common documents. The first one is your passport that is valid for 6 months upon your arrival in South Korea. So if you don't have any passport that is valid in the period of 6 months upon your arrival in South Korea, I think you need to ask the embassy of Korea if there is any possibility for you to apply for the visa with that passport, or you have to apply for another passport. And a second one is a photo. This is a standard photo. I submitted the 3.5 to 4.5 centimeters and with a white background, and it's colored photo, and it's a 6 month long photo. So if it is taken longer than 6 months, I think you need to make another one. And then the third one is a application form. So this visa application form you need to fill out and you have to submit it to the Korean embassy. I think you can find it in the Korean embassy and you can download it there. And the second one is specific document for the Global Career Scholarship. The first one you need to have is the invitation letter from the NIID, and then the second one is your admission from the university. If you are language course, I think it's coming from your language institution. And then the third one is the business registration of your university that you will go, either your graduate university or your language institution. And then the fourth one is your previous diploma. This is actually the original copy. You need to give the authorized already, the authenticated document I got asked again because when I applied in 2020, it was high peak of the COVID-19. The situation might be different right now. I got asked 3 more documents from the Korean embassy in Poland. The first one is the doctoral note that stated I am not having a cough, fever, any symptoms that is quite the same symptoms with the COVID, and it taken during the 48 hours before coming to the embassy. And then the second one, I need to make sure to have a PCR, negative PCR, before coming to Korean embassy. And the third one, it was the tuberculosis medical report. I think this is like required for some countries. Some additional document might be applied for you, and the duration is maximum 2 weeks, 14 business days, but for me it was granted the day after. And yeah, that's pretty much about the required document, and we go to the application process. And again, I would like to say to you that my application process is through the Korean embassy in Poland, and the process in this embassy is I first need to make sure that I applied for the application date. So I have to email them asking about the slot or like the allocation of the date that they're available for me to come to the embassy. So I made a period. It was the 13th of July to the 16th of July 2020, and they replied to me that I need to come on the 15th after I submitted all the documents. First, I sent them the email, all of the documents that they needed. So if they said, okay, so your documents is complete and you just need to come at this specific date, you need to come with the all original. I don't know if it is applied in your country, but when I was applying for the Korean embassy in Poland, there is no necessary for you to have a flight ticket, and then you don't have to pay for the application fee. So it was already granted by the NIIED. And then I think you just need to come to the Korean embassy and at specific hours, and you just come there. It was really empty when I came to the embassy because no one going to Korea, as the country itself was really closed. It's only available for those people who come with their specific purposes, and it was only me and 2 other students, and I was waiting in the lobby, and then I got my name called, and they asked me for giving all of my documents, and then they took all the documents but not my passport. So I came back with my passport, and I got I think the confirmation of the application, and from the confirmation of the application I can get the number that I can check my application status in the website that is provided in the embassy. And I think I need also to have my fingerprint. It was only my my finger printed, and that's pretty much it, I think. And I came back and I just forgot it, and the next day I checked again and it was granted for 6 months. And after 6 month period, just to make sure that it's not a visa that is stamped in your passport, it's only a confirmation that you can download in your in PDF, and then you just bring it to the flight or to the immigration border in Korea. So that's pretty much about the application process for the visa as a Global Korea Scholarship. If there is anything that you need to ask me, just ask me in the comment below, or to my email that I provided in the description. Good luck for your application process, and welcome to South Korea. Enjoy the journey in South Korea, and if you have time or I have time, maybe we can just meet in the city that is convenient for us to meet. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and comment and watch another videos, so that I am motivated to have another videos made especially for you. Thank you, and see you. Bye bye.